Alright guys, got both cameras going. This is a re-edit. I'm going to do a drop here and then a re-hook. I did a pre-trip at Cincinnati when I left, but the GoPro here didn't start recording, so I didn't capture it. So I'm going to do a drop here and then do a hook and a pre-trip and head back out. We've got, hopefully there's an empty here. I turn on my diff lock here because there's a bunch of holes and crap, and sometimes you can have a situation where your drive wheels get all off kilter and you can't move, so I like to throw those on. Hopefully that's an empty because he didn't drop it on the plate like he's supposed to. And there's a plate over here, so it's going to be a pain. I got to get really close to that wall, so I'll probably have to work it over that way a bit. So what I'm going to do is try to get the corner of the trailer heading towards that set of steps over there. I'm sure I'll have to flip it around a little bit, and I won't get it the first time probably. We'll see. Maybe I will. Last time I had to do this, it was dark out. Made it a little bit more challenging. I always pull the trailer brake first, and then put a little back tension on it. Maybe not that much. If you'd been pulling forward, it'll put tension on the fifth wheel, and then it won't release when you get out there, and you got to get back in the truck and back up a little bit. So I just make that a habit. Alright, let's get her unhooked. I'm just going to leave that going. We are back far enough here. And here I don't, I actually do put some tension on, because with a loaded trailer I don't want it to just drop on that landing gear. Okay, that's interesting. And it did exactly what I said. When it jerked back forward, it must have put some load on the fifth wheel on the kingpin. There we go. See? Pull that, unlock that. I'm just going to set these down here because I'm just going to hook to one of these trailers right here. I got to get some new straps here. These are getting a little beat up. Alright. I gotta go. Figure out which one of these is empty. empty. You always want to check all 3 pockets just to make sure. It'd be better to take a 4-pocket trailer down. That's a different wagon. I think that's cement. You can tell the color of it's a little lighter. This one's probably loaded. No, it's empty as well. And we'll take this one because it's a 4-pocket trailer. 503. I'm going to dump the suspension down. That'll slowly drop the trailer onto that metal plate and load up the landing dollies. You don't want to really pull forward with a loaded trailer and just drop it down. That landing gear can collapse. Go. Now I'm going to take the dump off. And we're going to grab that trailer right there. Did pick the trailer up. Headlights, let's turn on the blinkers. Now we're going to do a basic pre-trip, and I'm going to do this pretty quick, guys. This is the service air line. When I press on the brake, it sends air down this line, and that modulates the high pressure continuous air that comes through the emergency line, the electrical connector. And I always put these on here. I need to get some new ones because they're getting a little raggedy. Just gives a little extra protection that the electrical connector doesn't pop off. I've had that happen, and then you're running down the road at night with no lights on, and you have no way to know it. Just put some tension on them and wrap them up. See, they're not sticking anymore. It'll stay on. And then, like I said, this is the emergency line. It provides continuous high pressure air to the trailer. Now what we would do is going to make sure that the lamps work. Tires are inflated. Obviously you would check with a pressure gauge, would be the proper way to do it. Use my flashlight. I'm going to duck under here. I'm going to make sure that the fifth wheel those two bars are across there in front of the kingpin. They're locked across. You want to make sure that that's the case. I'm going to pause on it so you can see it. I don't know whether you'll be able to see it or not. Always want to make sure you check that. If for some reason it didn't lock, you could lose your trailer going down the road, and that would really suck. Double check, verify that it's empty, which I already did that, but never hurts to double check things. And no, you should not do this. This is how you should do it. Or like this. This is bad form because You get like this, and it comes loose, and the thing comes up and whacks you in the side of the face and takes out some teeth, or pops your eye out. But what the trick is, if you're going to do it like this, put some load on it that way, so that it doesn't come at you, and stay away from it. So that even if it did come loose and try to get me, I'm too far away. Now, little tricks of the trade, but as a new driver, if you're a new driver, don't do this, because you can hurt yourself. You knock your teeth out, hit yourself in the corner of the eyeball. Not good. Never lose control of it. A lot of times they're so stiff you really can't do that anyway, and you got to wind them up more forcefully. Alright, we're going to check here. We got a blinker going, and the parking light is working as well. We'll make sure that the blowdown valve is open. Tires are up. I want to check the springs, make sure there's no cracks and they're not separated. Front and the rear, you guys can't see it, but you want to look at the brake pad material and make sure that it's thick enough. It's pretty obvious when it's not. Slack adjusters are right there. You want to make sure they're not more than 90 degrees out. Marker light, do yourself a favor, wipe them off. Police have been pulling people over, so we got a blinker, we got a license plate light, tail light. Do yourself a favor and wipe these off. I know that's about ready to fall off anyway. Marker light, blinker, marker light, tires. Check your springs, check your slack adjuster. The ones on the back axle you can see from behind. They're right there on both sides. You want to make sure that they're not angled too far. Blinker, marker. I already checked these, but check your tire, marker, blinker, tire, blinker, headlight, marker light, headlight, blinker, tire, blinker. Now what I want to do is turn the headlights off, turn the emergencies off. I'm going to apply the trailer parking brake. This will let me check the brake lights independently of everything else. They're on the tractor. And yes, they will give you a ticket even if those are out, even though they can't be seen while you're pulling a trailer. And they're on the trailer. So we're good to go. And you should check those lights up there when they're on too. I've never had one of those really. And I'm going to be back before dark anyway, so. But you should check the lights on the top of the trailer. There are marker lights up there. I don't know why they put them all the way at the top like that. It's fucking stupid. Turn off the brake. We're good to go. Alright, that's it. That's hooking the trailer. I gotta go, guys. I gotta get out of here. I gotta go back to Cincinnati. I think they want me to grab another one and bring another one up, and then I'll have to sleep here for the night. So anyway, you guys have a good one. Be safe out there. See ya.